Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching. In this course, we will cover product management that will teach you all you need to know on how to become a product manager. This course provides aspiring product managers with the knowledge, skills, and tools that will help them succeed in their careers. Whether you start from scratch or enhancing your skills, this course will guide you through every step of the product management process. This course covers many aspects of the product manager's role, including understanding customer needs, launching successful products, and navigating challenges. By the end of this course, you will have an understanding of product management that will enable you to confidently pursue a career in product management or enhance your current capabilities. Prepare to dive into the exciting world of product management right now. We will cover the following curriculum. Module 1. Introduction to Product Management, and the following will be taught: the role of a product manager, key responsibilities and skills, understanding the product development lifecycle. Module 2. Market Research and Customer Insights, and the following will be taught: researching the market, gathering and analyzing customer needs and pain points, data analysis and user feedback. Module 3. Defining Product Strategy, and the following will be taught: setting product vision and goals, defining target market and positioning, competitive analysis, and market segmentation. Module 4. Product Planning and Road Mapping, and the following will be taught: creating effective product roadmaps, prioritizing features and requirements, agile and product development frameworks. Module 5. User Experience and Design, and the following will be taught: user-centric design principles, wireframing and prototyping, collaborating with designers and developers. Module 6. Product Development and Execution, and the following will be taught: managing cross-functional teams, agile project management, testing and iteration. Module 7. Go-to-market strategy, and the following will be taught: product launch, planning and execution, pricing and packaging strategies, marketing and promotional activities. Module 8. Product Performance and Growth, and the following will be taught: monitoring product metrics and KPIs, gathering customer feedback and iterating, scaling and driving product growth. Module 9. Readiness for Product Manager Job. Step-by-step guide on how to get a product manager job will be covered. Then, we will go over the list of resources for networking and learning in product management. Other resources will also be available for interviewing and learning. The best part of this course is that it is comprehensive, it is concise, and it is absolutely free to get you ready for your product manager job. Topic 1. Product Management Introduction. In this module, we will cover a product manager's role and responsibilities, a product manager's skills, and the life cycle of product development. A product manager's role and responsibilities. An effective product manager is key to driving a product's success by understanding customer needs, defining its vision, collaborating with cross-functional teams, and ensuring the product meets market demands. Their goal is to deliver a product that meets customers' needs, business objectives, and technical feasibility. There is an increasing need for product managers in all the industries due to the constant innovation of products on the market across the world. Product managers oversee the entire life cycle of a product from conception to launch and beyond. Product managers are responsible for the following responsibilities and aspects. Product strategy. Product managers design and execute products' visions based on strategy. In this process, goals are set, the roadmap is developed, and the product roadmap is aligned with the overall business objectives. Market research. Product managers conduct market research to identify customer needs, market trends, and competitors. As a result, they gather insights that inform product decisions and help ensure that the product meets the needs of the target market. Requirements gathering. In order to gather and prioritize product requirements, product managers work closely with stakeholders, including customers, users, and internal teams. As a result, they determine what features, functionalities, and user experience the product should deliver. Stakeholder management. It is the responsibility of product managers to gather feedback, address concerns, and manage expectations from stakeholders, including executives, customers, and internal teams. In addition to communicating the value proposition of product effectively, they maintain strong relationships with stakeholders. Cross-functional collaboration. It is the responsibility of product managers to work closely with a variety of teams such as engineering, design, marketing, and sales, in order to ensure a successful product launch and development process happens. They are responsible for facilitating communication and facilitating alignment between departments. User experience. A product manager must understand user behavior and incorporate feedback into product development to ensure a seamless and user-friendly product. Product development. As part of the product development process, product managers work closely with engineering teams to define the product's technical specs, prioritize features, and ensure its timely delivery. During the development cycle, they make critical decisions and deal with any challenges that arise. They also implement agile development methods in close collaboration with engineering and design teams. Product launch. Product managers create go-to-market strategies, coordinate market efforts, and ensure a smooth product launch. They work with sales teams to develop sales and enablement materials and provide product training. Performance monitoring. A product manager tracks and analyzes product performance metrics such as user engagement, adoption, and revenue. Customer feedback and data analysis are used to identify opportunities for improvement. Product promotion. Product managers serve as advocates for their products both internally and externally. Their job is to educate sales teams, customer service reps, and other stakeholders about the product's features and benefits. To promote the product, they may come up with creative ways and strategies. Learning to improve. Product managers analyze industry trends, advances in technology, and customer preferences to create products that meet customers' needs. As the market dynamically changes, they continuously strive to enhance their product management skills. An effective product manager is key to driving a product's success by understanding customer needs, defining its vision, collaborating with cross-functional teams, and ensuring the product meets market demands. Product manager skills. Let's review skills that a product manager must have. Product knowledge. Knowledge of market trends, customer needs, and the product domain. Communication. Ability to communicate effectively with cross-functional teams, stakeholders, and customers, as well as convey product vision and roadmap information. Leadership. Leading and influencing teams, managing conflict, and building trust and collaboration among the team. Problem solving. Ability to solve problems, think critically, and navigate complex challenges in a dynamic environment. Project management. Managing multiple priorities, meeting deadlines, and delivering results in a timely manner. Data analysis. Ability to analyze data, identify patterns, and make informed decisions based on market insights and user feedback. Technical knowledge. Understanding of engineering and design principles to communicate effectively with development teams. Business sense. Knowledge of business dynamics and revenue models, as well as the ability to take decisions aligned with business interests. User-centric mindset. Planning products with the user in mind, understanding their needs, and delivering a valuable experience. Note: product managers' specific responsibilities and skills can vary depending on their company, industry, and product. The following are, however, the most common qualities a product manager should have. Life cycle of product development. Product development life cycles refer to the stages a product goes through from conception to eventually retirement from the market. A fully developed and market-ready product is developed through multiple phases and activities. The general product development life cycle typically includes the following stages, although terminology and duration may vary based on the industry and the product. Stage 1. Idea generation. This stage involves generating ideas for new products or product enhancements. The best way to do this is to conduct market research, get customer feedback, brainstorm, and identify gaps in the market. Stage 2. Idea validation. This stage determines whether the product idea is viable. The product research, competitive analysis, and feasibility studies are conducted to determine if the idea aligns with market needs, if there is a target audience, and if the product is technically and economically feasible. Step 3. Concept development. After an idea has been validated, it is further developed into a product concept. During this stage, the product's features, target market, value proposition, and positioning are defined. To visualize a product, initial designs or prototypes may be created. Stage 4. Product design. This stage focuses on translating the product concept into detailed specs. The architecture, user interface, physical design, and other specs of the product are created by designers, engineers, and other experts. The design may be refined through iterative prototyping and testing. Stage 5. Development and testing. Development efforts are undertaken to translate the product design into a tangible product. A team of engineers develops the product, builds the hardware and software component, and tests to ensure quality, functionality, and performance. Stage 6. Launch. During the launch phase, a product is introduced to the market. In this process, marketing strategies are developed, promotional materials are developed, sales teams are trained, and distribution channels are planned. Marketing and sales efforts are implemented to generate awareness, drive adoption, and generate initial sales of the product. Stage 7. Growth. Following the launch of a product, the focus shifts to growing market share, expanding the customer base, and maximizing revenue. In order to continue growing, it is necessary to monitor sales performance, gather customer feedback, adjust marketing strategies, and make adjustments necessary. Stage 8. Maturity and decline. It is possible for the growth rate of a product to slow down as it reaches maturity. Customer preferences may change due to increased competition. As a product manager, you need to get an understanding of the product's performance, consider updates or extensions, as well as plans for its eventual decline and retirement. As part of the product development process, iteration, feedback loops, and adjustments can be made based on market dynamics and customer feedback. Always remember, in order to be competitive in the market, the product needs to satisfy customer needs, generate value, and meet market demands. Topic 2. Market research and customer insights. Researching the market. Understanding your target audience, identifying market opportunities, and making informed decisions about your product strategy are all crucial aspects of product management. When conducting market research and product management, keep these points in mind. Number 1. Define your research goals. Outline your research objectives and what you hope to accomplish. Identify the specific information you need, such as customer preferences, market size, competitive analysis, or pricing insights. Number 2. Determine your target market. Identify your potential customers and their pain points and behavioral characteristics. Prioritize your market segments according to their needs and impact on your product's success. Decide which research method is the best. Depending on your goals and resources, choose the most appropriate research techniques. Learn about the needs, pain points, preferences, and buying behavior of your target customers. Surveys, interviews, focus groups, observational studies, data analysis, and competitor analysis are common methods. In order to gain a comprehensive understanding, consider both qualitative and quantitative approaches. Goal is to identify and gather customer insights. Number 4. Analyze your competitors. Study your competitors' product offerings, positioning, pricing, marketing strategies, and strengths, weaknesses. As a result, you will be able to identify gaps in the market and set your product apart. Number 5. Identify market trends. Stay on top of industry trends, market dynamics, and emerging technologies that may impact the success of your product. Gather insights and market shifts, consumer behavior, and competitive landscape changes by following relevant publication, attending industry conferences, and using online resources. Number 6. Develop the value proposition. Identify the unique value of your product compared to existing alternatives. Consider how your product addresses customer pain points, differentiates itself and provides superior benefits. Your product's positioning can be refined based on this understanding. Number 7. Validate assumptions. Prototyping, user testing, and iterative development allows you to test your hypotheses and assumptions. Make continuous improvements to your product strategy and product based on feedback from customers and stakeholders. Number 8. Make data-driven decisions. The research process should be characterized by the collection and analysis of relevant data. Analyze market data and visualize data to make informed decisions. It is important to remember that market research is an ongoing process. Keep your findings up to date as market conditions change, customer needs change, and new competitors emerge. To remain competitive and meet customer demands effectively, adapt to your product strategy accordingly. Topic: Gathering and analyzing customer needs and pain points. Product management requires gathering and analyzing customer needs and pain points. For products to meet your customers' needs effectively, you must understand their requirements and challenges. Customer needs and pain points can be gathered and analyzed using the following methods and techniques. Number 1. Interview with customers. Obtain qualitative insights from current or potential customers through one-on-one interviews. Develop a set of open-ended questions to understand their goals, challenges, preferences, and pain points. Consider common themes or patterns and take detailed notes. Number 2. Surveys and questionnaires. Create and distribute surveys to collect quantitative data from a larger sample of customers. Gather specific feedback and opinions on the customer's needs and pain points using a mix of close-ended and open-ended questions. Determine trends in survey responses and prioritize areas of concern based on the results. Number 3. Analyzing user behavior. Observe how customers interact with your product or similar solutions. By using this method, you gain valuable insight to their behavior, frustrations, and pain points. Any difficulties they encounter, areas of confusion, or areas where the product falls short of their expectations should be noted. Number 4. Support and feedback channels. Utilize customer feedback channels such as customer support, online forums, and social media platforms. Identify common pain points and areas for improvement by analyzing customer inquiries, complaints, and suggestions. Listen actively to their needs and sentiments to gain a deeper understanding. Number 5. Data analysis. Analyze quantitative data such as product usage, website traffic, and customer behavior. Identify patterns and pain points in the user experience by analyzing engagement metrics, conversion rates, and the customer journey data. Take these data and combine them with qualitative insights to gain a comprehensive understanding of your customers' needs. Number 6. Competitive analysis. Study your competitors' products and their customer feedback to identify gaps and pain points. Look for areas where customers express dissatisfaction or where competitors fail to meet customer needs. Provide better solutions to those pain points to differentiate your product. Number 7. Customer focus groups. Organize customer focus groups. As a result of these groups, you can get valuable feedback, participate in discussions, and gain insights into their needs and challenges. To gather rich qualitative data, facilitate open and honest conversations. Number 8. Persona development. Based on your research and insights, create customer personas. Personas help you understand your target customers' motivation, goals, and pain points. In a more concrete and relatable way, ensure your product designs align with customer needs by using these personas. To summarize, as soon as customer needs and pain points have been gathered, they should be analyzed and prioritized. Your product strategy and vision should align with recurring themes, common pain points, and opportunities. Making informed decisions based on this analysis will help you prioritize features, improvements, or solutions for your product roadmap. Be sure you are meeting customers' needs throughout the product development lifecycle by seeking feedback and engaging with the customers throughout the process. Data analysis and user feedback. Product management relies heavily on data analysis and user feedback, which provides valuable insights for decision-making and product improvement. To conduct a successful data analysis and gather user feedback, follow these steps. Number 1. Define objectives. By analyzing data and receiving feedback from users, You should clearly define the objectives and questions you hope to answer. Your product goals should be aligned with specific metrics, key performance indicators, or areas of interest. Number 2, determine the relevant data sources. Analyze the data sources that will provide the necessary insights. A variety of data repositories may be included in this process, including user analytics, customer service, support tickets, social media mentions, and website behavior data, just to name a few. Make sure your data collection is reliable, relevant, and aligned with your goals. Number 3, data collection and preparation. Utilize a variety of methods to gather data. Various methods can be used, including customer surveys, user interviews, usability testing, focus groups, and customer support tickets. Develop feedback mechanism that allows users to express their opinions, suggestions, and pain points. You will need to collect data from identified sources and prepare it for analysis. Make sure the data is accurate and consistent by cleaning and organizing it. It may be necessary to clean, normalize, and transform data depending on the data source and the analysis. Number 4, analyze data using the following techniques. Analyze the collected data to extract insights and patterns. These methods include descriptive stats, data visualization, analysis, regression, cohort analysis, and others. To assist in the analysis process, use spreadsheets, stat software, or data visualize platforms. Number 5, analyze the data results as follows. Interpret the results of your data analysis in light of your product objectives. Analyze trends, patterns, and correlations that provide actionable insights. Make informed decisions about your product by identifying areas of improvement, potential opportunities, and challenges. Number 6, make product decisions based on insights. Make informed product decisions based on data analysis and user feedback. Decisions involved on how to prioritize improvements, feature enhancements, or bug fixes based on identified pain points. Trade-offs, technical feasibility, and alignment with your product strategy should also be considered. Ensure ongoing data collection and feedback gathering by establishing a continuous feedback loops with users. Monitor metrics and user sentiment regularly to track the impact of product changes and identify areas for improvement. Based on user feedback and data analysis, iterate and refine your product. Always keep in mind and remember that data analysis and user feedback should be an ongoing process throughout the product lifecycle. It is important to establish a culture of data-driven decision-making and maintain open lines of communication with your users to ensure your product meets their needs effectively. Data analysis and user feedback. Topic 3. Defining product strategy. Setting product vision and goals. The key to effective product management is establishing a clear vision and goal for the product. The following steps will help you set a compelling vision for your product. Step 1. Analyze the market and user needs. Gather insights about your product audience by conducting thorough market research. Find out what their pain points are, what their desires are, and what expectations they have. Determine where your product can fill a gap in the market. Step 2. Create a vision for the product. The product vision communicates the product's long-term objectives in a concise and inspiring way. The vision should be aligned with the company's overall mission and should capture the value the product will bring based on the user's needs. Step 3. Key stakeholder engagement. Communicate with key stakeholders including executives, product managers, engineers, designers, and marketing teams. Ensure that the product vision and goals align with the organization's broader goals by gaining their input and buy-in. Step 4. Set SMART goals. Develop SMART, which means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals that support the product vision. In addition to providing clear targets for the team to work towards, SMART goals enable progress to be measured in an efficient manner. In 6 months, a SMART goal could be to increase user engagement by 30%. Step 5. Identify and prioritize goals. Prioritize goals based on factors such as market demand, customer needs, business impact, and technical feasibility. Prioritize goals that will have a significant impact on the success of the product. Step 6. Clearly communicate the vision and goals. Communicate the product vision and goals clearly to all stakeholders, including team members, executive, and external partners. Ensure everyone understands and is aligned with the product's direction and objectives. Step 7. Organize goals into actionable steps. As soon as the goals have been set, break them down into smaller actionable tasks. Identify the steps and activities required to achieve each goal. Establish responsibilities, set deadlines, and develop a roadmap or project plan. Product management is an iterative process, always remember this, which requires flexibility and a quick response to changing market conditions. Review progress toward goals regularly, collect feedback, and make adjustments if necessary. It is important to remember that setting a product vision and goals is an ongoing process. Your product must be continuously monitored, refined, and adapted as you learn more about your users' needs and the market. Always stay aligned with your target audience, evolving needs and aspirations by revising your product vision and goals. Topic 3. Defining product strategy. Topic 3. Defining product strategy. Setting product vision and goals. The key to effective product management is establishing a clear vision and goal for the product. The following steps will help you set a compelling vision for your product. Step 1. Analyze the market and user needs. Gather insights about your product audience by conducting thorough market research. Find out what their pain points are, what their desires are, and what expectations they have. Determine where your product can fill a gap in the market. Step 2. Create a vision for the product. The product vision communicates the product's long-term objectives in a concise and inspiring way. The vision should be aligned with the company's overall mission and should capture the value the product will bring based on the user's needs. Step 3. Key stakeholder engagement. Communicate with key stakeholders including executives, product managers, engineers, designers, and marketing teams. Ensure that the product vision and goals align with the organization's broader goals by gaining their input and buy-in. Step 4. Set SMART goals. Develop SMART, which means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals that support the product vision. In addition to providing clear targets for the team to work towards, SMART goals enable progress to be measured in an efficient manner. In 6 months, a SMART goal could be to increase user engagement by 30%. Step 5. Identify and prioritize goals. Prioritize goals based on factors such as market demand, customer needs, business impact, and technical feasibility. Prioritize goals that will have a significant impact on the success of the product. Step 6. Clearly communicate the vision and goals. Communicate the product vision and goals clearly to all stakeholders, including team members, executive, and external partners. Ensure everyone understands and is aligned with the product's direction and objectives. Step 7. Organize goals into actionable steps. As soon as the goals have been set, break them down into smaller actionable tasks. Identify the steps and activities required to achieve each goal. Establish responsibilities, set deadlines, and develop a roadmap or project plan. Product management is an iterative process, always remember this, which requires flexibility and a quick response to changing market conditions. Review progress toward goals regularly, collect feedback, and make adjustments if necessary. It is important to remember that setting a product vision and goals is an ongoing process. Your product must be continuously monitored, refined, and adapted as you learn more about your users' needs and the market. Always stay aligned with your target audience, evolving needs and aspirations by revising your product vision, defining target market, and positioning. A product's target market and positioning are essential to effectively marketing and selling it. The following steps will help you define your target market and position it. Step 1. Get to know your product. Start by understanding your product's features, benefits, and unique selling points. Compare its strengths, weaknesses, and unique factors with competitive products in the market right now. Step 2. Research the market. Analyze the market to determine trends, customer segmentations, and the broader landscape of the industry. Determine market size, growth potential, customer demographics, behavior, and preferences. Gather information through surveys, interviews, and data analysis. Step 3. Identify your target market. Determine the specific needs and desires and pain points of potential customers based on your market research. Analyze the problems your product can solve or the value it can provide to meet those needs. Select the specific target market based on your product strengths and value proposition after evaluating the different market segmentations. You should consider factors such as market size, growth potential, competition, and your organization's resources and capabilities when determining how to proceed. Step 4. Create buyer personas. You need to create detailed profiles of your target customers, also known as buyer personas. Define their characteristics, including their demographic, behaviors, goals, challenges, and preferences. In this way, you can better understand your customers and define your marketing efforts accordingly. Step 5. Identify your product's position. A product's positioning is determined by how your market views it compared to your competitors. Develop a unique and compelling value proposition for your product. Position your product as the best solution for your target audience-specific needs by emphasizing the key benefits that they will understand and want. Step 6. Build your messaging. The messaging you use should be clear and convincing so that the target market can understand the value and the benefits of your product. Address your target customers' pain points, aspirations, and motivations in the messaging. All marketing materials, website content, and communication channels should use consistent and compelling language. Step 7. Iterate, test, and improve. Utilize feedback and data analysis to test and refine your target market and positioning. Evaluate the effectiveness of your approach by asking customers for feedback, conducting market surveys, and tracking key performance indicators. The insights you gather will allow you to adjust your target market and positioning as necessary. The process of defining your target market and positioning is iterative. Make sure your product stays relevant and well-positioned in the market by keeping an eye on the market changes, customer feedback, and competitive dynamics. Defining target market and positioning. Competitive analysis and market segmentation. Market segmentation and competitive analysis are important components of product management. You can conduct competitive analysis and market segmentation in the following ways. Number 1. Competitors should be identified. Find out who your direct and indirect competitors are in the market. Direct competitors offer similar products or services, while indirect competitors may offer different solutions to the same customer needs. Step 2. Information gathering. Gather data and information about your competitors. These include their products, pricing, features, target market, market strategies, distribution channels, and customer feedback. A variety of sources can be used when researching a company, including its website, social media, annual report, customer feedbacks, and industry reports. Based on your target customers' needs, determine the criteria for segmenting the market. Step 3. Determining strengths and weaknesses. Make a list of the strengths and weaknesses of each competitor. Examine their product features, quality, pricing strategies, customer service, brand reputation, market share, and unique selling points. Differentiate your product from the competition by identifying its strengths. Step 4. Identifying opportunities and threats. Find out what opportunities your competitors present and what threats they pose. Find gaps in the market or underserved areas where your product can help. it is important to realize that their market dominance or strong customer loyalty may pose a threat to the success of the product. 5. Complete SWOT analysis. Summarize the findings from your competitive analysis with a SWOT analysis, which has its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You are able to understand the competitive landscape and make informed marketing decisions based on your product's positioning, features, and marketing techniques. When you do this, it is important to remember that competitive analysis and market segmentation are ongoing processes. To ensure your product strategy, positioning, and marketing efforts are effective, you must constantly monitor the market, customer feedback, and competitive landscape. Competitive analysis. Topic 4. Product planning and road mapping. Creating effective product roadmaps. In order to guide the development and evolution of a product roadmap is crucial. To create a compelling and effective product roadmap, follow these steps. Step 1. Develop a product vision and goals. Align your roadmap with the vision and goals of a product. Establish specific measurable goals for your product and state your long-term vision. In order to achieve these overarching goals, the roadmap should support and contribute to them. Step 2. Gather feedback and conduct market research. Understand the market landscape, customer needs, and industry trends. 2. Identify opportunities and challenges. Conduct market research, gather feedback from users, and analyze data. To effectively address market demands, incorporate these insights into your roadmap. Step 3. Prioritize initiatives and features. Determine which initiatives, features, and enhancements could be included in the product roadmap. Assess their priority based on customer value, business impact, technical feasibility, resource availability, and alignment to overall goals. Prioritize initiatives that align with the product vision, goals, and are likely to succeed. Prioritization should always be critical to any product. Step 4. Prepare your roadmap in the right format. Choose a roadmap format that suits your product and the team. A timeline-based roadmap, a theme-based roadmap, or a goal-oriented roadmap are some of the common roadmap formats. Visualize representations such as Gantt charts and swim lane diagrams can also improve communication and provide clarity. Step 5. Each phase of the roadmap should have clear objectives. Develop your roadmap in phases or releases, each with specific objectives and outcomes. Prioritize features based on what you aim to accomplish in each phase. Managing expectations, setting realistic timelines, and improving incrementally are all made possible by this approach. Step 6. Provide a high-level timeline. Establish estimated timelines for each release or phase of the roadmap. Despite the fact that these timelines are subject to change, they provide stakeholders with a general sense of how the project is progressing and help them understand and expect when the development will end. Step 7. Engage stakeholders in communication. Ensure that the roadmap is shared with internal and external stakeholders such as executives, developers, marketing and sales teams, and customers. Clearly communicate the rationale between your roadmap decisions, the priorities, and the expected results. Note that feedback is always welcome and questions and concerns should be addressed. Step 8. Keep your product roadmap up to date. Update your product roadmap as new information comes, market changes, and priorities change. As you learn from user feedback and market dynamics, adopt an iterative approach that allows for flexibility and adjustment. Participate in stakeholder engagement to collect feedback and incorporate it into your product roadmap development. Step 9. Process alignment. Make sure your product roadmap aligns with your development processes such as Agile or Lean. Identify smaller, actionable tasks that can be completed by the development team within the defined frameworks for initiatives and features. Always keep in mind the roadmap for a product is not a static document. Your product should be continuously defined and adapted as you gain more insight and as the market and business conditions change. To optimize product development and achieve desired goals, evaluate progress against the roadmap, measure outcomes, and adjust the roadmap as needed. Product roadmaps should always be updated and shared with stakeholders. The product Roadmap is a document that serves as a guide, but it must remain flexible to accommodate changes and the new information. Topic: Prioritizing features and requirements. Product management requires prioritizing features and requirements in order to ensure that the most valuable and impactful work is completed first. Prioritizing features and requirements effectively can be achieved by the following steps. Step 1. Determine your product's goal and strategy. Your product's goals must be aligned with the overall business strategy. Prioritizing tasks will be easier if you understand the objectives. Step 2. Identify requirements and feature ideas. Obtain input from a variety of sources such as user feedback, market research, customer support, sales teams, and internal stakeholders. All requirements and features should be identified and documented. Step 3. Analyze the value of the business. Each feature or requirement should be assessed for its potential business value. A number of factors should be considered such as revenue generation, cost reduction, competitive advantage, market demand, and alignment with the overall goals. Step 4. Assess the impact on users. Examine how each feature or requirement will impact the user experience and address the user's need. Consider factors such as user satisfaction, usability, customer retention, and acquisition. To reflect the impact of the user, assign a relative value or score. Step 5. Evaluate technical feasibility. Analyze the technical feasibility and complexity of implementing each feature requirement. A number of factors should be considered, such as dependencies, technical constraints, available resources, and development effort. Step 6. Resource and effort considerations. Identify the resources, effort, and the time required to implement each feature or requirement. Consider how the project will affect the workload and capacity of the development team. Take into the account the dependencies within items. The effort and resource requirements should be valued or scored accordingly. Step 7. Utilize prioritization techniques. Prioritize features and requirements based on the criteria above. Among the most common techniques are most cow method. Characterize items such as must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-haves. Weighted scoring. Assign weightage to each criteria, for example, business value, user impact, technical feasibility, and score each item accordingly. Calculate a weighted score for each item and rank them. Kano model. Classify features into categories like basic, performance, and delight. Prioritize features that provide higher customer satisfaction and competitive advantage. Step 8. Stakeholder collaboration. Engage relevant stakeholders such as customers, executives, developers, designers, and product owners in the prioritization process. Ensure a well-bonded approach to prioritization by gathering their insight, perspectives, and feedback. Step 9. Conduct user research to validate. Collect user feedback on potential features or requirements through user research, usability testing, or feedback gathering. As a result, assumptions will be validated, user preferences will be identified, and prioritization decisions will be informed. Prioritization is not a one-time event. Adapting to changing priorities and needs requires continuous monitoring, evaluation, and adjustment. Prioritizing features and requirements. Agile methods and product development frameworks. A structured approach to managing and executing product development projects is provided by Agile methods and product development frameworks. Methods and frameworks commonly used include Scrum. Agile frameworks like Scrum emphasizes collaboration, flexibility, and fast feedback cycles. In this approach, work is broken down into time-boxed iterations called sprints, which are typically 2 to 4 weeks long. It includes roles such as product owner, scrum master, and development team, as well as ceremonies such as daily stand-up, sprint planning, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. Kanban. The Kanban framework is a visual, agile framework that emphasizes continuous flow and limiting work in progress. Using a Kanban board, columns represent different stages of the workflow. As capacity allows, teams move work items from one column to the next. As a result of Kanban, workflows are optimized, bottlenecks are minimized, and just-in-time delivery is promoted. Lean Startup. Lean Startup method emphasizes rapid experimentation, validated learning, and a build-measure-learn feedback loop in product development. Using minimum viable products (MVPs) and iterative development, it encourages early customer feedback. To build products that customers want, we need to quickly test assumptions, iterate, and pivot based on validated insights. Design thinking. In design thinking, user needs are understood and problems are solved creatively. It involves empathizing with users, defining problem statements, brainstorming potential solutions, prototyping, and testing. In order to create innovative and user-friendly products, design thinking encourages cross-functional collaboration and user Agile Product Development Framework (APDF). APDF combines agile principles and product management best practices to create a comprehensive framework. The iterative nature of agile is integrated with product discovery strategy and customer-centric practices. As part of the APDF, there are stages such as visioning, discovery, validation, development, and deployment. Throughout the product development lifecycle, it promotes collaboration, continuous learning, and adaptability. XP Extreme Programming. Agile Software Development Method XP emphasizes close collaboration, frequent communication, and high-quality code. Practices such as pair programming, continuous integration, test-driven development, and refactoring are promoted. The XP method aims to deliver high-quality software in short iterations while adapting to changing requirements. DevOps. DevOps aims to bridge the gap between development and operations team to enable faster and better software delivery. CI/CD emphasizes collaboration, automation, continuous integration, and monitoring. With DevOps, teams can release software more frequently, ensure stability, and respond to customer feedback more quickly. Methods and frameworks provide guidelines and principles for structuring product development processes. However, it's important to customize and adapt them to fit the specific needs, culture, and context of your organization. Agile methods and product development frameworks emphasize flexibility, continuous improvement, and delivering value to customers. Agile methods and Topic: User experience and design. Focus on user-centric design principles. An approach known as user-centered design places users' needs, preferences, and behaviors at the center of this design process. The following are some key principles of user-centric design. Number 1, user empathy. Understand users' goals, needs, motivations, and challenges by empathizing with them. Gain insight into the user's experiences and perspectives by putting yourself into their shoes. A user-centric design begins with this understanding. Number 2, user involvement. Participate in the design process to gather feedback and insight from users. Conduct user research, usability testing, interviews, and co-creation sessions with users. Always seek user feedback to validate design decisions, identify pain points, and iterate on solutions. Number 3, user research. Find out what users need, what they want, and what they prefer by conducting user research. Qualitative and quantitative data can be gathered using methods such as interview, surveys, user testing. User research informs the design process and ensures that solutions are tailored to the needs of the user. Design iteratively. Prototyping, testing, and refining should be part of an iterative design process. Based on user feedback, iterate on design solutions, incorporate improvements, and address issues. It allows the final design to meet the needs of the users and allows for continuous improvement. Number 5, users' experience. Design products or interfaces with usability in mind. Ensure that your system is easy to use and simple to understand. Ensure users can easily learn and navigate the system, accomplish tasks efficiently, and enjoy the experience. Number 6, providing accessibility. Design products and interfaces that are accessible to all users, including those with disabilities or diverse needs. Consider factors such as readability, color contrast, keyboard navigation, screen reader compatibility, and device support. Don't put any barriers in the way of people using and accessing your product. Number 7. Main consistency. Consistency should be maintained in the design of your product or interface. Create a familiar and predictable user experience by using consistent patterns, visual elements, and interaction behavior. Your product will be easier to understand and navigate if it is consistent. Number 8. Context design. It is important to consider how users will interact with your product in the context in which it will be used. Design solutions that fit seamlessly into the user's workflow and address their specific needs by understanding their environment, goals, and tasks. Number 9. Iterating and receiving feedback. At every stage of the design process, seek feedback from users and stakeholders to inform design decisions. Gather insights from user testing, user feedback, and data analysis. Improve the design based on feedback to ensure that it meets users' expectation. Note: you must assess and reassess your design decisions, always based on users' feedback, market changes, and evolving user needs. Designing products based on these principles ensures that they're user-centric and valuable to the end user. You can increase user satisfaction, meet user needs, and drive business success by following these principles. Topic: user experience and wireframing and prototyping. In the product design process, wireframing and prototyping are essential techniques. Before investing a lot of time and resources into development, they help visualize and communicate design concept, test ideas, and collect feedback. Wireframing and prototyping are described as follows. Wireframing. Purpose. Wireframing is the process of simplifying a design concept and representing it in a low-fidelity manner. It focuses on the structure, layout, and functionality of a product rather than the visual view. Tools that can be used: Sketch, Adobe XD, or even pen and paper to create wireframes. Key elements to keep in mind. In wireframes, key interface elements such as buttons, menus, forms, and content sections are represented by basic shapes, placeholders, and text. The benefits of wireframing. It provides stakeholders and team members with visual representation and concepts of design ideas. Early in the design process, identify and resolve usability issues. User flows and information architecture should be evaluated and iterated. Explores various design options and variations efficiently. Prototyping. The purpose. Prototyping is the process of creating an interactive, medium to high fidelity representation of a design concept. User interaction or built and the experience is demonstrated. Tools that can be used: InVision, Figma, or other interactive design software to create prototypes. The key elements to keep in mind. Animation, transitions, real or representative data. The goal is to provide a realistic representation of the final product. The benefits of prototyping are the ability to validate user interaction with workflows and design concepts in order to inform improvements, gather feedback and insights early in the design process. Present the product's functionality and user experience to stakeholders, investors, and development teams. Also, to ensure designers, developers, and other stakeholders are able to collaborate and communicate effectively on one vision. Tips for wireframing and prototyping. To quickly explore ideas and concepts, start with rough sketches. Ensure a smooth user experience by mapping out the user journey and key interactions. Continually refine your wireframes and prototypes based on feedback, user testing, and evolving requirements. Conduct usability testing with representative users to identify usability issues and validate design decisions. Gather feedback and opinions from stakeholders, designers, and developers during wireframing and prototyping. In wireframing and prototyping, you can refine and validate your concepts, improve the user experience, and reduce the risk of creating a product that does not meet users' need. Wireframing and prototyping. Collaborating with designers and developers. For a successful product vision to be executed and a high-quality user experience to be delivered, collaboration between designers and developers is crucial. The following practices can help foster effective collaboration. Number 1. A shared vision is essential. Make sure designers and developers understand the product's vision, goals, and user needs. Make sure everyone understands and agrees with the desired outcome. Number 2. Engage designers and developers early from the beginning. Involve designers and developers in the discovery and ideation process. Their expertise and insights can lead to better problem-solving, feasibility assessments, and creative solutions. Number 3. Maintain an open line of communication. Encourage frequent and open communication between product managers, designers, and developers. Organize regular meetings to discuss process challenges and collaboration opportunities such as stand-up, sprint planning, and retro. Number 4. Participate in user research. Conduct interviews, usability tests, and user feedback sessions with designers and developers. As a result of their involvement, they're able to gain insight and empathy into the user's needs and foster a user-centric mindset. Number 5. Include designers in the process of defining requirements and prioritizing. Define features and requirements in collaborations with designers. Design thinking and understanding of user needs can help shape requirements that are feasible and provide the best user experience. Number 6. Develop a design-driven approach. Create a process where designers and developers work closely together to ensure the design intent is effectively implemented and technical constraints are considered. Encourage feedback loops, design reviews, and iterations. Number 7. Ensure that assets and documentation are clear. Provide designers with documentation such as user stories, user flows, and wireframes. To accurately implement the design, developers should have access to design assets, style guides, and specs. Number 8. To encourage collaboration. Use these tools and practices in order to facilitate efficient collaboration and knowledge sharing. Use tools such as product management software, design collaboration platforms, version control systems, and communication tools, which include Jira, Trello, MS Project, GitLab, among many others. Always keep in mind team members should feel comfortable sharing ideas, providing feedback, and challenges assumptions. In collaborative and supportive environment, develop a culture of trust and respect to encourage different perspectives. Collaboration requires ongoing communication, empathy, and a shared commitment to delivering the best product. In order to create successful products that meet user needs and business goals, you always need to foster collaboration between product managers, designers, and developers. Collaborating with Topic: Product Development and Execution. Managing cross-functional teams. The management of cross-functional teams is one of the most important responsibilities in product management in order to ensure effective collaboration, alignment, and successful product outcomes. The following are some of the best practices for managing cross-functional teams. To establish a shared understanding, follow these steps. Communicate to cross-functional team the product vision, goals, and objectives. Make sure everyone understands the product's purpose, value proposition, and target audience. Clearly define each team member's responsibility and expectation. All stakeholders in product development should be included, including product managers, designers, developers, QA engineers, marketers, and other stakeholders. Encourage collaboration, trust, and open communication. Encourage team members to share ideas, challenge assumptions, and provide feedback to drive continuous improvement. Establish regular communication channels and meetings to keep the team informed. Communicate updates, address challenges, and foster cross-functional collaboration by holding team meetings, stand-ups, and progress updates. Engage cross-functional team members in design-making, brainstorming, and problem-solving processes. Ensure that all team members contribute their diverse perspectives to the development of innovative solutions. Ensure team members understand and appreciate other functions, perspectives, challenges, and constraints. Ensure smooth coordination and handoffs between functions by defining and optimizing processes and workflows. Maintain a steady pace of development by identifying and addressing any bottlenecks or dependencies early. Promote cross-functional knowledge sharing and learning. Organize sessions where team members can share their expertise, best practices, and lessons learned. Appreciate the contributions and accomplishments of the cross-functional team. Improve continuously by fostering a culture of improvement to identify areas for improvement, refine processes, and enhance collaboration across functions. Regularly collect feedback from team members and stakeholders. A collective mindset, strong leadership, and effective communication are essential to managing cross-functional teams. In order to drive successful product outcomes, you must foster a culture of collaboration, set clear goals, and provide the necessary support and resources. Top Agile Project Management. In product management, Agile Project Management is an iterative and flexible approach to managing projects. Throughout the project lifecycle, it emphasizes collaboration, adaptability, and continuous improvement. In addition to software development, Agile methods have been adopted by a wide range of industries to help build great products. Agile project management aims to deliver value to customers in a fast-paced and responsive manner. As requirements and priorities change, it embraces these changes rather than resisting them. The following are some of the key principles and practices of Agile project management in product management. Number 1, iterative development. Iterations and sprints are small, manageable increments of a project. Iterations typically last a few weeks and result in shippable product increments. Number 2, cross-functional teams. Developers, designers, testers, and product managers typically make up the Agile teams. Collaboration and efficient problem-solving are enabled by this setup. Number 3, a user-centric approach. In Agile methods, customer satisfaction is prioritized and end users are involved. Throughout the development process, users' feedback is incorporated into iterations and ensuring that product meets their needs. Number 4, planning and adapting continuously. The Agile project management approach embraces changes. Agile teams continuously reassess priorities and adjust their plans rather than following a plan. Their ability to respond quickly to market shifts and changing customers' needs is a result of this. Number 5, communication and transparency. It is important for Agile teams to communicate frequently and openly. Meetings are held to discuss progress, challenges, and upcoming tasks. Transparent communication helps team members stay aligned and address any issues. Number 6, making informed decisions. In order to make informed decisions, Agile project management relies on data and feedback. To improve future iterations, team members collect data on their progress and measure outcomes. Number 7, frameworks for Agile development. Agile frameworks such as Scrum, Kanban, and Lean are commonly used in product management. Agile principles can be effectively implemented using these frameworks. In summary, product managers can foster collaborations, increase efficiency, and deliver better products by implementing Agile project management. Agile methods provide faster feedback loops, reduce the risk of costly errors, and enable pivots and direction changes when needed. Testing and iteration. A high-quality and customer-centric product is developed through testing and iteration. In product management, testing and iteration look like this. Number 1, tests are conducted to identify and address any issues or defects with the product's functionality, performance, and user experience. Validating that the product meets the desired requirements and expectations is essential. Various types of testing are available to do the following. Test the product's functionality and features to make sure they work as intended. Determine the product's user-friendliness and user experience through users' testing and feedback. Test the product's speed, responsiveness, and scalability under different load conditions. Make sure the product is secure and protected for security. Overall, testing can be performed by dedicated testers in QA, and then by involving users and stakeholders in the process through methods like alpha and beta testing, focus groups, or user acceptance testing, also known as UAT. Number 2, in software development, iteration refers to repeating development cycles or sprints in order to incrementally improve the product based on feedback and insights from testing and user interaction. The following are typically involved in each iteration. Based on user feedback, market insights, and business objectives, defining goals, tasks, and priorities for the next iteration. Implementing the planned features and enhancements in short iterations using agile methods. Conducting through testing to identify issues, bugs, or usability concerns. Gathering feedback from users, stakeholders, and the product team to evaluate the iteration's success and identify areas for improvement. Planning and developing the next iteration based on feedback and insights. Continuous improvement, adapting to changing requirements, and releasing incremental product updates that address users' needs are all possible through iterative development. In product management, testing and iteration are closely linked. Testing identifies issues and areas for improvement, while iteration allows the product team to incorporate feedback and insights from testing into development cycles. The iterative approach ensures that the product evolves over time, aligns with user expectations, and maximizes its market value. Topic: Go-to-market strategy within product management, and we will cover the following: product launch, planning and execution, pricing and packaging strategies, marketing and promotional activities. So let's get started. Topic: product launch, planning and execution. Launch, planning, and execution are critical stages in the product management process for a successful introduction of a new product. An overview of how product launches are typically planned and executed is provided below. Identify the objectives. Clearly define the product launch's objectives and goals. The process includes identifying the target market, understanding customer needs, and establishing key performance indicators, KPIs. Analysis of the market. Conduct a thorough analysis of the market, the competition, and the target audience. Market trends, customer preferences, and potential opportunities or challenges should be identified before launching. Develop a launch strategy. Develop a comprehensive launch strategy based on the objectives and the market analysis. As part of this process, positioning, messaging, pricing, distribution channels, and marketing details are determined. A cross-functional approach for collaboration. Engage and collaborate with cross-functional teams such as marketing, sales, engineering, design, and customer support. All teams should be aligned with the launch strategy and have clear roles and responsibilities. Create launch assets. Create the assets and materials necessary for the launch to effectively communicate the product's value proposition. Materials such as product documentation, marketing, website, press releases, and social media campaigns must be developed. Conduct testing. Test a product thoroughly to identify and address any issues or bugs. Conduct user acceptance testing and gather feedback from early adopters or beta testers to ensure a high-quality product. Enable sales. Ensure that the sales team has the knowledge, training, and resources they need to sell the product effectively. In order to address customers' inquiries and objectives, provide them with the sales tools, product demos, FAQs, and competitive information. Communication and marketing. As part of the launch strategy, develop a marketing and communication plan. There are many ways to do this, such as advertising, content marketing, social media, email campaigns, events, and influencer partnerships. Create excitement and generate awareness among the target audience by coordinating messaging and timing. Readiness for customer support. Make sure that the customer support team is prepared to handle inquiries, troubleshoot issues, and offer assistance to customers. Training and resources are needed to support customers during and after the launch. Keep in mind all stakeholders must communicate effectively, collaborate, and align during the product launch planning and execution process. Continually monitor the launch progress and collect feedback from stakeholders and customers. Measure the performance against the defined KPIs and make adjustments as necessary. Make future product launches more successful by learning from them. And evaluate and adapt the launch strategy based on market dynamics and feedback in order to maximize the product's market success. Let's move on to pricing and packaging strategies. Product management involves considering factors such as market dynamics, customer preferences, product value, and business objectives when creating pricing and packaging strategies. You can create effective pricing and packaging strategies by following these steps. Number 1, market and customer understanding. Conduct market research to understand what customers really want, what they prefer, and how much they're willing to pay. Identify your target market segments, their buying behavior, and the pricing structures used by your competitors. Analyze your product's value proposition and how it aligns with the customer's expectations. Number 2, establish pricing objectives. Determine your pricing objectives based on your business goals. Do you intend to gain market share, maximize profit, reach margin, or position yourself as a premier offering? Establishing clear pricing objectives will guide your strategy development. Number 3, determine pricing methods. Based on your product and market, select the appropriate pricing method. Pricing methods include cost-based pricing, value-based pricing, competitor-based pricing, and dynamic pricing. In relation to your product, consider the advantages, limitations, and implications of each method. Number 4, decide on price points. Identify the specific price points for your product. Factors such as production cost, distribution cost, overhead expenses, profit margin, and value by customers are important to consider. Understand how price changes can affect demand and revenue by conducting sensitivity analysis. Number 5, models of pricing to consider. Choose a pricing model that best suits your product and business model. There are many different types of pricing models such as one-time purchase, subscriptions, freemium, tiered pricing, volume-based pricing, and usage-based pricing. Pick the model that aligns with your product offering and target market. Each model has its own advantages and considerations. Number 6, plan and develop packaging strategies. In terms of value and customer experience, packaging is crucial. Consider different packaging options for your product, including features, functionalities, and service level. Different segments of customers have different needs, so consider tiered packaging to fit their needs. Pricing strategy and market positioning should be aligned with your packaging strategy overall. Number 7, performing tests and validating. Validate your pricing and packaging strategies before finalizing them. Surveys, focus groups, or pilot programs can be used to gather feedback from potential customers. During this validation phase, you can adjust your strategies based on the insights you gain. Number 8, iterate and monitor. Monitoring and adjusting pricing and packaging strategies should be done always. Monitor market dynamics, competitors' actions, and customer feedback along with financial performance. Assess continuously how your pricing and packaging strategies affect sales, profitability, and customer satisfaction. Optimize your strategies over time using data-driven decisions. Number 9, value communication. Communicate your product's value proposition effectively through pricing and packaging. At different price points, clearly describe the benefits, features, and differentiation customers will receive. Potential customers should be informed of this value of your product and pricing options through marketing and communication channels. To summarize, pricing and packaging strategies must balance customer perception, product value, and business profitability. To ensure long-term success, continuously monitor and refine your strategies based on market feedback. Now let's move to marketing and promotional activities. Product management requires marketing and promotional activities to create awareness, generate interest, and increase sales. To plan and execute marketing and promotion activities effectively, follow these steps. Number 1, establish your target audience. Know who your target audience is and who will benefit most from your product. Create a clear picture of your ideal customers by considering demographics and buyer personas. Number 2, identify your product's positioning, objectives, and target audience. Develop an overall marketing strategy that aligns with your product's positioning, objectives, and target audience. Develop your key messages, channels, and tactics for reaching and engaging your target market. Digital marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, advertising, public relations, event partnerships may be included in your marketing strategy. Number 3, analyze and iterate. Track marketing activities using key performance indicators (KPIs). Measure metrics such as website traffic, conversion rates, engagement, and sales. Over time, you can optimize your marketing efforts by identifying areas of improvement. Number 4, build an online presence. A well-designed website, a blog, or social media channels can help you establish a strong online presence. Increase visibility and organic traffic by optimizing your online presence for search engines. Create content that educates, informs, and engages your target audience. Number 5, content marketing. Create and distribute valuable content that resonates with your audience through a content marketing plan. You can create blog posts, articles, videos, infographics, case studies, white papers, or ebooks. Provide helpful information that addresses the needs and pain points of your customers. Position yourself as a thought leader in your field. Number 6, social media marketing. Utilize social media platforms that are relevant to your target audience. Build brand awareness, engage your audience, and promote your product through social media to reach a wider audience. Share relevant content, interact with followers, and run targeted advertising campaigns. Number 7, marketing via email. Build an email list of prospects and customers who are interested in your product. You can use email marketing to nurture leads, provide valuable content, and promote your product. Adapt your email campaigns to the recipient's preferences and behaviors. To encourage conversions, consider offering exclusive discounts or incentives. Number 8, advertisement. To increase visibility and reach a wider audience, consider paid ads channels. You can reach potential customers by using platforms such as Google Ads, social media ads, or display ads. Analyze and optimize your ads based on data and insights. Number 9, PR, public relations. Identify and cultivate a network of relevant media outlets, journalists, and industry influencers. You can increase exposure for your product by sending out press releases, contributing to guest articles, or securing media coverage. Build positive relationships with influencers who can help you promote your product. Number 10, partnerships and events. Showcase your product at trade shows, conferences, or industry events. Reach now to new audiences and gain credibility by collaborating with businesses or influencers. And to summarize, a mix of channels, tactics, and continuous evolution is necessary for effective marketing and promotional activities. Assess your marketing initiatives, always adapt to marketing changes, and refine your strategies to achieve the best results. This wraps up our go-to-market strategy topic. We will cover the topic product performance and growth. That will teach the following: monitoring product metrics and KPIs, gathering customer feedback, and iterating, scaling, and driving product growth. So let's get started. Monitoring product metrics and KPIs. Product metrics and key performance indicators, also known as KPIs, help you measure the success and progress of your product. To effectively monitor product metrics and KPIs, follow these steps. Number 1, identify key metrics and KPIs that are aligned with your product's goal. A few examples of these metrics include user engagement, conversion rates, customer satisfaction scores, revenue generation, and retention rates. It is important to make sure that these metrics are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bounded, also known as SMART. Number 2, set targets and benchmarks that you aim to achieve. Once you have defined your metrics and KPIs, the targets will serve as a baseline for measuring performance and progress over time. When setting these goals and targets, consider data, industry benchmarks, and internal goals. Number 3, collect, track, and analyze your product metrics and KPIs using the appropriate tools and systems. Several analytics and monitoring tools are available, including Google Analytics, Mixpanel, and custom dashboards. Integrate these tools with your product and provide real-time or near real-time data. Number 4, track your product's metrics and KPIs with tracking mechanisms. It may involve setting up event tracking, implementing tags, or integrating with third-party services. Ensure accurate and consistent data collection by working closely with your development and engineering teams. Number 5, analyze the collected data against your metrics and KPIs on a regular basis. Depending on your product and the metrics being tracked, this could be done on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Find patterns and trends in the data that can provide insights into user behavior. Number 6, using data analysis, identify which areas of your product are performing well and which areas need improvement. Consider metrics that fall short of the target or benchmarks set earlier. By using this analysis, you can prioritize your product roadmap and make data-driven decisions to enhance the user experience. Number 7, monitor your product metrics and KPIs and take action to improve performance based off your findings. Feature optimization, redesigning user interfaces, or launching A/B tests could be part of this progress. Your product should be continuously iterated based on feedback and data. Number 8, share insights and progress with relevant stakeholders such as executive team or cross-functional teams. Communicate the impact of product changes, improvements, and experiments on the tracked metrics and KPIs. By aligning the organization, future initiatives are easier to support. To summarize, monitoring product metrics and KPIs is an ongoing process. Make sure your metrics, targets, and tracking mechanisms remain relevant and aligned with your product strategy on a regular basis. Let's move on to gathering customer feedback and iterating. In product management, gathering customer feedback and iterating based on that feedback is essential. This step-by-step guide will help you gather customer feedback and iterate your product effectively. Number 1, identify objectives. Establish clear objectives for gathering customer feedback. Determine which aspect of your product you want to improve or validate using customer insights. Any relevant data should be included, such as usability, feature requests, or overall satisfaction. Number 2, choosing the right feedback channel is important. Collect feedback from your customer through the most appropriate channels. Methods such as surveys, interviews, user testing, customer support interaction, social media monitoring, app store reviews, or feedback forums could be used. Choose channels that are convenient for customers to use and align with your target audience. Number 3, develop effective feedback collection methods. Develop user-friendly and easy-to-understand feedback collection methods. Make sure your survey or interview questions are concise, specific, and relevant to the objectives you defined earlier. Fix qualitative and quantitative approaches to gather both structured and open-ended feedback. Number 4, customer engagement. Engage your customers and encourage them to provide feedback. Explain how their insights help shape the product. Reach out to your customer base and encourage them to participate through different touch points, like email campaigns or in-app notifications. Number 5, feedback analysis and categorization. As soon as you start receiving feedback, analyze it and categorize it to identify patterns, trends, and common themes. Tools like sentiment analysis, tagging, and qualitative coding can be used to accomplish this. Understand customer sentiments and pain points by grouping similar feedback together. Number 6, prioritize feedback as follows. Consider the impact of the feedback on your product's objectives and the number of customers affected. Address feedback that aligns with your product strategy and has the potential to have the most significant impact on customer satisfaction or business goals. Number 7, make change and iterate. Implement relevant changes and improvements to your product based on the prioritized feedback. Enhancing existing features, fixing usability issues, or adding new functionality could be included in this process. Test the impact of the changes before making them widespread by conducting A/B tests or small-scale experiments. Number 8, keep customers informed. Communicate changes and updates to your customers in a transparent manner. Thank them for their feedback and let them know you have taken action as a result. The result is not only a commitment to customer satisfaction but also a sense of loyalty and trust in your company. Number 9, measure and monitor the impact. Measure and monitor customer satisfaction and product metrics after implementing changes. To evaluate the success of the iteration, track the relevant metrics and KPIs based on new insights and data. Iterate further if necessary. Number 10. The feedback collection process should be iterated. Improve your feedback collection process by reviewing and iterating it. To make feedback collection seamless for customers, consider feedback automation tools, feedback loops with customer support teams, or integrating feedback collection within your product. To summarize, gather feedback from your customer and iterate always. This is the best that you can do to improve your product. You can build a superior user experience by continuously seeking feedback and acting upon it. Now let's move on to scaling and driving product growth. As a product manager, you need to combine strategies and tactics to grow a product. To grow your product effectively, follow these steps. Number 1. Identify your market and users. Develop a deep understanding of your target market and users. Determine your users' needs, pain points, and preferences through market research, user behavior analysis, and feedback collection. By understanding this, you will be able to plan and implement growth strategies. Number 2. Goals for growth. Establish clear and measurable growth goals for your product. Any relevant metrics such as user acquisition, revenue, customer retention, or any other could be included in these goals. Make sure these goals are aligned with your overall business strategy. Number 3. Identify opportunities for growth. Analyze market trends, competitive landscape, and customer insights to identify growth opportunities. Identify gaps or untapped segments where your product can add value. Consider expanding into new markets, targeting new users, or adding new features. Number 4. Acquire users more efficiently. To attract new users to your product, develop a user acquisition strategy. Identify the best channels for reaching your target audience, such as digital marketing, partnerships, referrals, or content marketing. Refine your messaging, targeting, and conversion optimization techniques to maximize your acquisition efforts. Number 5. Enhance user onboarding and retention. Make sure new users have a positive and engaging first experience with your product by improving the onboarding process. Improve user retention through personalized onboarding, targeted messaging, user education, and proactive customer support. Identify areas for improvement and reduce friction by continuously analyzing user behavior and feedback. Number 6. Engagement of users. Engage users with your products and encourage them to use it. Make sure your products has features and functionalities that keep users coming back and using it. Drive user engagement and increase the value they receive from your product by implementing strategies like gamification, notifications, personalization, and social features. Number 7. Iterate based on user feedback. Continuously gather and analyze user feedback to identify areas for improvement. User testing to gain insights into pain points or desired features by actively listening to user suggestions. Monitor customer support interactions and also monitor customer needs. Consider your growth goals and user needs when prioritizing and implementing changes. Number 8. Develop a data-driven culture. Drive growth with data and analytics. Identify and analyze user behavior, conversion rates, retention rates, and other relevant metrics. Utilize this data to gain insights, make informed decisions, and optimize your product and growth strategies. Establish a data-driven culture within your organization to ensure evidence-based decisions. Number 9. Take advantage of partnerships and collaborations. Identify partnerships and collaborations that can help drive growth. Find ways to collaborate with potential partners that offer products or have audiences that extend your reach. Collaboration may take the form of joint marketing initiatives, co-branded campaigns, or product integrations. Number 10. Measure and iterate continuously. Measure and track your growth initiatives against your defined goals and metrics on a regular basis. Monitor key performance indicators and gain insight into the effectiveness of your growth strategies using analytics tools and dashboards. You should make data-driven adjustments, iterate on your approaches, and optimize your growth efforts as you gather feedback. To summarize, growing a product is an iterative process that requires constant learning, experimentation, and adaptation. As you gather insights and feedback along the way, be agile, listen to your users, and iterate and evolve your strategies. This summarizes our topic for product performance and growth. We will cover the topic product. You will cover readiness for product manager job. First, we will cover the step-by-step guide on how you can get a job as a product manager, and then the list of resources that can help you on your journey. So let's get started. Step-by-step guide on how to get a product manager job. Step number 1, know the role of a product manager. Utilize this course or additional resources to ensure you understand the responsibilities, skills, and requirements of a product manager. Understand really well the product management processes, methods, and industry best practices. Step 2, learn relevant product management skills and knowledge. To excel in product management, continue to build and enhance the necessary skills and knowledge. Skills in product, market research, data analysis, product management, user experience, and agile must be included. To develop these skills, take relevant courses, pursue certifications, or participate in workshops. Step 3, get hands-on experience. You should look for opportunities to gain practical product management experience, even if that means starting as an entry-level or junior employee. Join an internship program, volunteer for a product-related project, or take part in product management tasks within your current organization. Build a portfolio of your product management experience, including successful projects and initiatives. Step 4, building connections and networking. Participate in product management conferences, meetups, and industry events. Connect with industry professionals by joining professional product management associations or online communities. Connect with hiring managers and product managers using social media platforms like LinkedIn. Step 5, adapt your resume and cover letter to product. Highlight your relevant skills, experiences, and accomplishments in your resume and cover letter. Describe your contribution to product development, market research, user insights, and any successful product launches or improvements. Resume must include your knowledge as skills and any hands-on experience as projects or relevant experience. Step 6, make sure you're prepared for interviews. To demonstrate your interest and knowledge of the company, research the company and its products before the interview. Preparation of answers to common product management interview questions is essential. Describe your experience in product strategy, road mapping, stakeholder management, and problem solving. Step 7, prepare for product management interviews. Demonstrate your product management skills and mindset in the interview by providing concrete examples. Showcase your ability to prioritize, make data-driven decisions, collaborate with cross-functional teams, and drive product success. Step 8, learning and improving continuously. Follow product management trends and developments. Develop your skills through workshops, online courses, and professional development opportunities. Identify areas for improvement by seeking feedback from interviewers and industry professionals. Step 9, patience and persistence. Getting a product manager job may take time and multiple attempts. Keep your eye open for new opportunities, be persistent, and be motivated. Every interview and networking interaction is an opportunity to learn and to improve your chances. Step 10, job offer negotiation and acceptance. You should carefully evaluate a job offer, including the salary, benefits, and growth potential. Entry-level product managers earn $80,000 plus a year, in addition to bonuses, insurance, retirement savings, and other benefits. Note that $80,000 plus is valid for New York, USA. In the event that you need to negotiate, make sure the terms align with your expectations and the market value of the position. As soon as you accept an offer, express your gratitude and prepare for a successful transition into your new role. It is important to remember that each individual's path to becoming a product manager will be different. To stand out in the competitive job market, stay focused, keep learning, and leverage your unique experiences and skills. Now we will cover the list of resources for networking and learning in product management. A product manager needs to network to build connections, learn from industry professionals, and explore career opportunities. Here are some of the best resources and platforms. When networking, remember to be active, contribute value, and be open to helping others. A career in product management can be made more rewarding by cultivating genuine relationships and maintaining professional connections. Number 1, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the most powerful platforms for professional networking. Connect with other product managers, industry leaders, and professionals in related fields by creating a compelling profile. Not only that, there are multiple groups that you can participate in and learn about job opportunities and learning opportunities. Number 2, product management conferences and events. Attend product management conferences, summits, and events. You can connect with other product managers, listen to insights, talks, and participate in the workshops at these gatherings. Mind the Product, Product Camp, and Product Con are notable conferences. Number 3, free training certification from top firms. The Force platform offers virtual work experience programs that will help you gain the skills to succeed when applying for and working for top companies. You can enroll in their self-paced, open access, and free programs for virtual work experience. No experience or applications required. Force can help you develop various skills that will help you become a better product manager and help you share your resume with various top employers. Number 4, product management communities and forums. Participate in product management forums and online communities. Product managers share insights, ask questions, and offer advice on platforms such as Product Hunt and Reddit. You can gain industry knowledge and connect with peers by participating in these communities. Number 5, events and meetups in your area. Find local product management meetups and events in your area. The most popular platforms to find such gatherings are Meetup.com and Eventbrite. These events allow you to meet product managers face-to-face, share experiences, and learn from guest speakers. Number 6, product management associations and organizations. Become a member of product management associations and organizations that provide resources, networking opportunities, and professional development. These include the Product Management Institution, PMI, the Association of International Product Marketing and Management, EIPMM, and the Product Management Alliance. Number 7, online product management communities. Join Product Management Pacific online communities, connect with peers, discuss industry topics, and access valuable resources in Slack or Facebook communities. Some of the Slack groups are Product Tribe, Product School, Mind the Product Slack. These communities provide channels for discussions, job postings, and networking with other product managers. Number 8, webinars and podcasts. Take part in webinars and listen to podcasts, focus on product management. In these platforms, industry experts, thought leaders, and successful product managers share their insights and experiences. Some of the examples are the Product Podcast and the Everyday Innovator. Number 9, product management blogs and publications. You can follow popular product management blogs and publications like Medium and Product Plan blog. By engaging with the content and leaving thoughtful comments, you can connect with authors and other readers. Number 10, professional associations and alumni networks. Take advantage of your educational institution's alumni network or join professional association related to product management. It is possible to connect with fellow alumni who work in product management or industry through these networks. Thank you so much for watching this course. Best wishes for you on a product management